What's going on, YouTube, Street Fighter community, newcomers and veterans alike, specifically the newcomers in this one? Welcome to another short video, this time a short video, I promise. Not modern control related. This is going to go over how to do a standing screw pile driver, or SPD, or command throw, whatever term you want to use. This idea did come from my younger brother. He did mention, why not just do a separate video for the SPD and not have it as part of the Lily one. I'm not going to remove the Lily one, but I do want to separate this if beginners do just want to have this resource available and not have to scrub through an entire video. So this one's for you guys. So we're going to be using Gifir as an example, as our example character. Like I mentioned, SPD is the universal term for a command throw. It stands for screw pile driver. It's something Zangief has always had. In Street Fighter, he was one of the first major grapplers in a fighting game to have this motion. Normally, the motion for an SPD is technically a full circle. So from forward all the way back down around. So it would look like something like this. Normally it's something that beginners would do, very, very obviously do a jump, not do anything into it, and then catch with it. So if you don't want to be like all that majorly obvious, I mean, even coming in with the normal and then just letting the normal hit and waiting is enough. But if you want to be able to like do something like walking up and doing it, then this is going to be a video for you. Like I said, it's going to be very clear, very concise, not crazy complicated to explain. So the input for that one is going to be as follows. So it's going to be forward, down, down, back, up, forward, again, forward, down, back, up. I said back, forward, didn't I, earlier? Yeah. Forward, down, back, up, back. And in one motion, but you want to do it before your jump starts. So essentially in your pre-jump frames is when you want to do it. This was kind of key to a lot of combos in 5 and 4 for other characters, but this is going to be what you want to aim for in terms of getting us a grounded command throw. Modern has the benefit of having the one button, but you lose the damage on it. So this is a very handy and easy way to do it. So you don't have to like be very obvious and like jumping, doing a normal, and then doing it. Like this is so, Zangief being a very big body, he's very susceptible to getting anti-aired frequently. So this is to keep you on the ground and scare. Like, yeah, I can do this. I don't need a one button press or anything like that. Like, I don't want to play modern controls gi for whatever reason. But yeah, this is how you do it. Thankfully, in Street Fighter 6, we do have a way to slow the game setting down to 50, so it's to half speed, so you can practice this a lot more reliably. Your input wants to look like that. Is how you want to see it, like that. And this is me doing it in slow motion because of the 50%. So this is how it wants to look like. I'll do that one more time. And a third. That's the key motion here. The last one always is going to be up, back, and whatever strength you want to do. So that's how it's always going to be. That's how you want your input to end. And then once you do feel comfortable, switch back to standard speed and start practicing again, and you'll get your timings right. Now, don't worry if you like every once in a while you might mistime the press. I'm definitely kind of still susceptible to this. Like, you'll do this exactly what I'm doing. You won't hit the buttons like at the same time, or you'll have it off by just a bit. I mean, you can definitely still do like even hitting up, but I think I'd rather jump backwards and trying to attempt the SPD than accidentally neutral jumping. And this kind of also applies to his air SPD, but I mean, you're in the air half the time when you do this, but a lot of there's some combos that Zangief has that you do a low catch on it. So it's the same kind of motion. So it's the same exact thing, except you do want to go all the way to up forward instead to do it. So same principle applies if you want like a short hop one. But most of the time you'll do them like full in the air, so it doesn't really matter if you do it. But the same shortcut applies. You can definitely do all the way up and do up. Jump forward and do it. So that the timings are exactly the same. It's just the different situations. But that's going to do it. Like I said, it was just going to be a really short, sweet, concise video of how to do a standing pile driver with grapple characters. Yeah, that's the motion you want to aim for is this one here. Right there. You know, I jumped. You know, that's exactly what I mean. Sometimes you won't get it all the time, but it definitely still takes some practice. But that's how you're going to want to do those standing SPDs. Unfortunately, when it comes to doing a standing 720 like that without masking your input, I'm not an expert in that yet. I think there's a little bit more to it. I'm sure there's plenty of tutorials how to do a standing 720. Basically like two spins to get Give Super. But yeah, that's going to do it. You know, hit that like button as usual, comment down below, share it with your friends that are wanting to learn grapplers, and this very easy and to understand explanation of how to do a standing light pile driver. Thank you so much, guys. Take care. We'll see you in the next What is Lost video. Have a good one.